Well, good evening, friends. And it is a good evening. I just thought I would mention that that Richard Carrier case where he was suing us for $2 million, it's been settled and has been dismissed by the judge without prejudice. So it's been thrown out, and we are done with this particular tribulation. Unless, of course, he decides to sue us again in a different venue, which apparently he could do, but he'd be nuts to do that. Of course, I thought he was nuts to bring the case in the first place, so we'll see. So anyway, that's over with. We're free. Sort of. It's all good news. So that brings me to the all-important Let's Gloat portion of the program. So you may recall I mentioned this case on YouTube before. I included some of the details. I talked about it, and I was kind of cocky and smug, I will admit, because it really was a stupid case, but it's done with now. Anyway, so there were lots of comments on that video, which you'll find linked to at the end of this one, where people offered their prognostications on what was going to happen. So let me just quote a few of these, because it makes me feel good. So Bluesman 1929 said, Myers, you are a pompous, self-important, politically correct virtue signaler. You know, we can stop right there. People who use the word virtue signaling, they're kind of losers already, who has become a total bore. You will lose the case. Sorry, no, we didn't. Okay, let's take a look at another one. I support Richard Carrier and his lawsuit against all of you. Well, good for you, loser. Okay, let's see. Here's another one. I got to say, it's a little bit peculiar that Carrier is so open with the evidence, and you're, well, not engaging it much at all. I thought I talked about all the evidence. I explained the case. I explained the situation. How could you convince a potential supporter that you're going to win the trial? Darn, I don't know, except to hand you the judge's decision at this point that says we won the trial. I include a link to that on my blog, and I'll include a link to that down below. So yeah, you can go look it up yourself and see, yeah, we won. So, okay. Here's somebody. Let's see. Here's somebody who, who commented and who suggested I go for mediation, all this other stuff, and I said, but he brought the case unilaterally against us. We didn't sue anyone. And he says, yeah, after you publicly called him a sex pest without any evidence, which apparently you usually find important, I hope he bankrupts you. How charitable. No, and what happened was I announced that he had accusations that he was a sex pest. I believe the women who said that there was a problem with this guy. And we actually said, well, okay, we'll investigate. And that's when he quit on us. Okay, let's see. One more. Oh, he says, I love P.Z. Myers' smug tone. He sounds exactly like the Gawker crowd before the jury in Florida handed them their ass for lunch, and rightfully so. I wonder if he's going to come back and mention that we handed Richard Carrier his ass. Well, we'll see. Your free speech doesn't extend to defamation, but I guess they didn't teach you that in the biology department. No, they didn't. We don't talk about that in biology. But in this case, I was just describing the situation, and what we did is put him up for investigation because we had all these accusations, and we had a committee assigned to specifically look into the veracity of these accusations. And that's when he quit on us and decided to sue us. He continues, Americans are fed up with the constant slander and defamation going on online. Have you been reading my email? Have you been seeing what people say about me? Because, yeah, I am kind of fed up with it. And if I was Myers, I would be scared shitless to see this case actually go to a jury. You might end up with a lien on your house or having your meager earnings attached. Oh, that hurts my meager earnings. Yeah, I'm not rich, but okay. So he says, so keep laughing, Myers, keep laughing. When that verdict comes down, it will wipe that smug smile right off your fucking face. Stop slandering people. Stop defaming people. That is not your right under the law as it pertains to free speech, you smug asshole. Will it wipe that smug smile off my face? And that's all I can say about that. Okay, case is over. Goodbye, Richard. Don't bother us anymore. We're through with you. Okay, thanks, everyone. Yeah, we can all breathe a deep sigh of relief. I just got back from big dinner with margaritas to celebrate. So, yeah, I'm a little punchy. But I deserve it. Okay, talk to you later.